So, without further ado, please put your hands together. A very warm welcome to the Gonzo Youth Theatre and the production of Virtual Break, the Caucasian chalk circle. Oh, one thing. Nearly forgot. There will be an interval. The first act lasts a little over an hour, and the second act lasts a little under an hour. We've got a 10-minute interval, which will be strictly 10 minutes. During which time we will be selling raffle tickets for some very fine prizes. So, dig deep, people. Thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
Times gone by when the streets were blood, when this town was like a living hell. A governor, Georgie rich as Croesus, a lovely wife, a healthy child. That was him, no governor in Georgia, had so many horses, and the tinkers thronged his doorways, so many soldiers served him, all sought his favor. So how do I do him justice, this Georgie Abashway?
Life was one long pleasure. There he wanders off to church. On Easter Sunday morning, his wish was his command. He was fit to burst, him and all belonging to that holy family. 2 doctors danced attendance on that mighty child, the apple of his father's eye.
Here he comes, Prince Gazbeki, in all his grandeur. He stands before the mighty child, even he pays his respects.
Happy Easter, Nutella Bashfully. What a day! Since the heavens opened last night, I presumed the feast day would be gloomy. But this morning, a blue sky. Nutella Bashfully, I love blue skies. I have a simple heart, and little Michael, quite the governor. Tickle, tickle. Happy Easter, little Michael.
Now, Arthur, what do you say that Georgie finally decided to begin building the new wing on each side? They've been rid of them stinking slums.
They're going to be torn down for the gardens. Good news at last. After so much bad. Any word about the war, brother Georgie? A strategic withdrawal, I hear. Well, they do happen, these tiny reversals. Some you win, some you lose. That's the game of war, eh? It means little, doesn't it?
He's coughing, Georgie! He's coughing!
Nicky Witowski, I beg to remind you, I was set against the November. Your Grace, a slight oversight in regulation is not yet too much.
Because Nancy, I cannot agree with you. The back water temperature is exactly prescribed by regulation of Nancy. Your Grace, of course not. So look, I'll tell you now. Georgie, he seems to be feverish.
Your Grace, no cause for now. The back will a little warmer next and we'll vote it again.
Dear Nancy, I shall remember that. Your Grace, there's still no cause for alarm.
So. I always say, a twinge in my liver, give the doctor 50 lashes on the soles of his feet. That's only because the age we live in is going soft. There was a time when we would have simply chopped his head off.
Let's get into the church. There's probably a giraffe down here.
Not before the service, shall
Government is marked while their debt is for service. Particularly if it's recipes, as I take it must eat. We'll go get something to eat.
The town is still. Pigeons swing themselves in the city square. The soldiers
She's skipping the service.
I was dressing ready and they were pretty sure feast or feast, so they asked me to fetch one. I know something about these.
Goose? I better see this goose first. You have to be careful with women. They can only tell you, I only went for a goose. And then it can turn to something more than influence.
There you go. If that's not a 15-pound goose stuffed with little corn cloth, stuff myself with feathers.
A wiener goose shall be eaten by the governor himself. And has a young lady been down to the river another time?
Yes, by the poultry farm.
Oh yes, by the poultry farm. Down the street. And no further up by certain willow. Some particular willows.
I'm only near the willows when I wash the linen.
Exactly.
Exactly what?
Exactly that.
Why shouldn't I wash the linen by the willows?
Why shouldn't I wash some linen by the willows? Good one. Very good one.
Mr. Soldier, I don't follow you. What's good about it?
If someone knew, someone knows, she would blush to her very toes.
I don't know what's to know about those particular willows.
Well, say there's a bush from which everything can be seen by. Everything that might happen there when someone washes their linen.
Well, Mr. Soldier might just say what he needs and have it done with.
Something happens there. Maybe something's seen.
Does Mr. Soldier mean that on a warm day I stick my toes into the water? Or is nothing more?
Yes, more. Toes and more.
What more? The foot and most.
The foot and a bit more.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Silent Child. Sitting behind a bush on a warm day, watching for someone to put their legs in the river. Probably with a gang or soldiers.
No, no orders.
Town is still, for why there are men? The governor's palace is at peace, but why has it turned into a fortress? Then the governor was going back to his palace. Then the fortress was a trap. Then was the goose plucked and roasted. Then the goose fell from his face. Then the day was no time to wait. Then the day was the time to die.
It's utterly impossible to live in this slum. But of course, Georgie's only built it for little Michael. Not for me. Not at all. Michael is everything. Everything for Michael.
So happy Easter from Broadcast Becky. Did you hear that? As far as I know, it didn't rain here in Bluefield last night. It did rain though where Broadcast Becky spent the night. Where was it?
We must investigate.
Yes, straight away tomorrow.
Your Excellency, will you not hear the message from the capital? He arrived this morning in confidential papers.
Not before the evening shower.
Your Excellency won't hear the message before evening, and I will go to tell you after English discussions with an architect. Here she is now. Big woman, Your Excellency is stepping at the meal. He will devote his entire time to you. What great plans? Some kind of baby, definitely. And then it's a very room of bad war. We say a bit impossible. It means nothing. Persia's far away. The garrison here will have some turned pieces for the governor's safety.
Oh, the blindness of the strong. They walk like popes, trampling over necks they're about. They believe in their power that has lasted on so long. But a long time is not forever. Times change and change is hope.
Well, brave man, keep your head up high. Your enemies followed you with their many eyes. No more mighty builders for you. Now a poor carpenter will have to do. Forget all about a fine new mansion. A hole in the ground is your destination. It will last about you, blind man? Do you see where you stood and where you now stand?
Between Easter Mass and the Easter feast, you'll turn into dust and rot and seed. The house of a great man falls and maze, the unlucky, unfortunate, unnamed. The beasts of burden who swept the bridge are dragged to the coach, falling into the ditch.
The hamburger. 5 days. Her ladyship has fainted. What? They'll bring her necks like chickens. Mary! Jesus! What's going to happen? They say in the town blood's flowing already. No! This is all nonsense. The governor has simply been asked if he would consent to appear before the prince. I have that the highest authority.
Grazie. You must attend an establishment. As a doctor, it's your duty.
My duty is yours.
Nick Grazie, who is the candidate? Me or you?
Big Lassie, you think I'll say one more minute in this cursed house because that brat?
You're running your duty.
Down to
Go ahead.
Soldiers.
Have the mutiny! Does nobody know what has happened?
Tension in the capital. Some said that the Persian war is totally lost.
The princes are leading a big rebellion.
They say the guard didn't fled into hiding, and all his governors going to be hanged.
everyone, what's happening?
Hey, what are you going to do?
Nothing. If the worst has happened, I've brought over a farm in the mountains. What about you?
What's wrong with me? Kusha Vachanis, your concern fills me with pleasure. I've been commanded to accompany Lady Natala Abashwali as your guard.
The palace guards are mutinied.
They have, yes.
Isn't it dangerous to accompany that lady?
In Tabishi, don't they say, isn't it dangerous to stab him with a knife?
You're not a knife. You're a man, Simon Chava. What's that woman matter to you?
The woman means nothing to me, but I've been ordered so. I ride with her.
Mr. Soldier is a stubborn man. He gets himself into danger for nothing. Nothing.
Grisha!
Have to get in there in a hurry.
Since we're in a hurry, we shouldn't fight. A good fighting, plenty of time. May I ask, the young lady still have her parents?
No, only a brother.
It's time to fight the second question. Is the young lady as healthy as a fish in water?
I might have a pain below the right shoulder, but apart from that, fit for any work. No one's complained yet.
That's well known. Even on Easter Sunday, who fetches the goose? It's herself. Question 3. Is the young lady inclined to impatience? Would she be wanting cherries in the winter?
Impatient? No, but someone goes off to war for no reason, and no word comes back.
Word will come.
Grisha!
To finish up the big question.
Simon Chava, you've got to get there in a hurry. The answer is yes.
They say that hurry is a storm that scatters the captain, and there is no hurry. I come from. So the young lady has made inquiries. I am healthy. I have no one to care for. I get empty apples a month as paymaster Winnie, and I ask for your hand with my heart.
That's our opinion, Simon Chava.
The cross comes from my mother, the chains of silver, and I ask you to wait.
Many thanks, Simon.
I'll accompany you to troops who only stay loyal. When the war's over, I'll come home. 2 or 3 weeks. I hope the time till I come back won't be too long for my people.
I'll wait for you, Simon Chava. Soldier, go calmly into battle. The bloody battle, the bitter battle, from which not everyone returns. I will wait for you under the green elm. I will wait for you under the bare elm. I will wait until you all come back from battle. And when you do come back from battle, no boots will stand before my door. No head will lie beside my pillow. No mouth will touch mine with a kiss. When you do walk back through my door, you will whisper sweet and low. Everything is now as it once was.
I thank you, Kusha and Chandis. Goodbye.
Get the next hands to front of the coach. Move yourself. You were at school?
I don't get it!
You stuck your face with food, but you had no thanks. Tell him, come straight away. They're just hanging right behind me. The greatest judge in the country. Why? The silver one. It costs 10 piastres. And that one. And the silver one, I can't find it. The white one. The rights are broken out. We have to go now. Where's the child? Maro! Where are you? Get the child ready. Hurry, hurry. I can't find it. Take them to the carriage. We have no carriage. Come on, I'm ready home. Maro, bring the child. The whole island. Take them to the carriage. Pack it. Why did Maro not come back? Have you all gone mad? See what's happening? No, take clothes first of all. Pack it. This is madness. I can't take the ride. The city's burning.
That's the east gate that's burning.
That's them gone. No food on the wagon. No wagon. How are we going to get away now?
Yes. Well, this is an unhappy house. Sulika, I'll grab a few blankets. We're clearing out.
Grace!
She's up and out.
And the child? Let this behind. Here, hold this, would you? I'll take your couch.
What have they done to his grace the governor?
The child, what are you doing with it?
You got left behind.
Michael, she left it lying there. Him who was allowed to feel no draft.
Put him down. Do. I wouldn't like to imagine what's going to happen to whoever's found that child. I'll fashion things. Wait.
He's right. Once they start, they'll slaughter family after family. Put him down.
Nanny gave him to hold for a minute.
She's still a runner, you fool. They'll chase him more closely than they will his mother. He's the heir. Grusha, you're the heir. But you've no brains. If this had leprosy, it would be worse. Get out of here.
It hasn't got leprosy. It's got eyes. It looks at you.
They don't look at you. They can dump anyone on you, you stupid wagon. If someone says, fetch the lettuce, you go and fetch it, because you've the longest legs. We'll take the dog's cart. If you shift yourself, you come on it. Jesus, the whole package is running.
Have not packed the stitch. The baskets with the hearsay.
We're coming.
I positioned myself today at the church door, and I said to Georgie bashfully, I love a blue sky, but I prefer a bull from a blue. It's such a pity that the Texans ran away. I need it urgently. Search for him in all of Georgia. Time to be after him. That's me over.
She stood between the door and the gateway. She thought she heard the child say, whisper, half call in a voice like her own. Woman, help me. A voice that knew more than silence and storm. Woman, help me. Help me. Here, flesh and bone. If you pass by me, if you lock your ears, you will never listen to your lover's fears. You will never, no birds will sing, nor wag his bell, toll in the vineyard where we all dwell. She heard this and returned to the child to see him one more time, so meek and mild. She sat with him, waiting for his mother, wait for any
She wandered into the bare, bereft mountains. She roamed along the Georgian highway. She sang a song. She bought milk.
4 generals went off to Iran. The first had no taste for war. The second had no taste for victory. The third thought the weather wasn't right for the fourth. The soldiers couldn't give a shite for generals. Left without a pal. Time to eat. So we plonk ourselves here in the grass and live in hope until the good Grusha has bought a jug of milk. If we have some milk and maybe we can both have father.
We have no milk. The soldier gentlemen from the town of goats. If you want milk, go get soldier gentlemen.
We do not even have soft milk for the child now, father.
And I'll get a God bless you, will I?
Who's talking about God bless you? We can't like princes. In the air, arse the water. And how much does that taste cost?
3 pesos. Means Gonzo.
Open up, Grandpa, we'll pay. God's cursing you. I thought it only cost half a piastre. How about 1 piastre?
2.
Here, there's 2. That milk has to last though. These prices are saving so much right.
But bosses soldiers, if you want milk,
That's an expensive joke. That's half a week's wages, Michael. So, people here must think we shake money. Well, Michael, land myself a hard one, would you? What's this? Hope the rich ones making their railway. Oh! You ladies wish to spend the night here too. Isn't it utterly appalling how crowded it everywhere is? There's not a car to be had. My coachman did a runner. I've had to walk a whole half mile on foot. Barefoot. My purse and shoes, those heels. You know yourself. Why is no one coming?
Since what happened in the capital, matters have gone to hell in this country.
I give an odd moment for keeping you ladies waiting. My little grandson was showing me Peach Street. You should have seen it blossom.
We didn't really study the landscape.
Oh, but last year I understand. Now I hired this wife to take a turn from us with her.
Wrap your scarf around your throat, dearest. When's it let cool in here?
They come from the glass of the jungle to believe.
Yes, I'm afraid my son will catch a cold.
I've heard estimations to Caucasian. Might we go in?
Oh, you ladies want rooms. Sorry, we are full. The service is wrong.
We can't spend the night.
She wanted to kill us, call the police. She's never been out of police.
We'll see if she's stolen something. I'm migraine. I can feel it.
Pack your belongings, sister, and do a bunk. Fast! You're not human beings, and they're already laying their heads to the wall.
Shut your mouth. The old woman will be in, and she's not one for jokes.
Look at the people before you fall into them in the future. Thought they would have behaved with a bit of decency at all. They don't think like that. But believe me, they may be lazy and useless, but it's a tough job to fool them. If they have half a hint that they can clean their own arse and have done a day's work, and you're finished. Wait a minute. I'll bring you some cornbread and a couple of apples. Better not. Better I go before the innkeeper comes. If I ran through the night, I'll be out of here. At the next crossroads, turn right.
Nazi was going to the north, and the Iron Men of Princess Becky followed. How can a barefoot girl outrun the Iron Men? How can a barefoot girl outrun hounds and trappers? They hunt her day and night. They know no tiredness. Butchers sleep lightly.
Tickhead, you've come to nothing. Your heart's not in this, that's why. Your boss notices that. It's in the details. There I was servicing the fat one the day before yesterday. You hold the husband down as I ordered you to. Then you gave him one of the balls. But did you enjoy it like a good soldier? Or did you do it out of politeness? I've been watching you, tickhead. You're like a dry stick or a rattling can. You'll never rise in the ranks. Don't imagine I don't know you're an obstinate donkey. Beat an order into you and you still won't follow it. That necklace let me know you don't like putting it. You're only doing it because I sold you old horses for a price I'd never get again. It won't be any use to you. It'll be all the worse for you. Home.
I drive myself to this battlefield and I think of the girl back at home. I know we're too hard for never healed until upon paving heart.
Louder.
If I should lie in this cold churchyard and let my love sing to my ghost, he'll rest the arms and held me hard, the rest of the beating dance.
Yes, but a good soldier has put his heart and soul in it. For the sake of top brass, he let himself be blown to kingdom come. And as he breathes his last, he should see how his corporal nods his approval. That's his reward. But you'll get no such nod, and you'll still covet it. Christ, how am I to find a governor's brat with such a bag of shite beside him? That I'd like to know.
Came to the river Sarah, and the flock weighed heavy on her. The helpless child, too, weighed heavy. To those who walk through the night, the pink sky of the cornfields means only a cold morning. The music of the milk churns in the farmyard, where the smoke rises, frightens the refugee. She carries the child. She feels the burden. She finds nothing else but the fleeing child.
Michael, you've wet yourself again and have no nappies for you. We must go our separate ways. You're far enough from the town, you won't follow you this distance. The farmer's wife is kind. You can taste the smell of it. All the best, Michael. I forget how you kicked me in the back to make her run fast the whole night through. And you'll forget the home grow. It was well meant. But I'd like to hold on to you a little longer, because your nose is so small. But it's not on. I would have shown you your very first child and how to keep yourself dry. But I must go back. Because my loved soldier will well be there again. And what if he does not find me waiting? That you cannot ask me, Michael.
What's lying there? Husband!
What's wrong? Let me finish my soup.
Where's your mother? If you have one. It's a boy, I think. The linen's good. That's a fine born child. And they've dumped in the front of our door. The times we live in.
They'll be mad and will think we'll feed it. Haul to the priest village. That's an end to it.
What would the priest do with it? It needs a mother. Look, it's waking up. Could we not just take it in?
No!
If I make it a bed by the armchair, I don't even need a basket. Look how it's laughing. We have a roof over our heads. We can do it. So I'll hear no more of it, man.
Why are you happy as you head for home?
The little one has new parents. He smiled, and they were his. That is why I'm happy. I am free of the one I loved, and so I can be happy.
And why are you sad?
Because I'm free and I'm alone. That is why I'm so sad. Like a person who's lost something. Like a person who has nothing.
Young lady, you run into the armed forces. Where did you come from? When did you come from it? Have you any subversive contacts with the enemy? Where is he? What sort of maneuvers is he making in your rear? What about the hills? How are the valleys? How do you fasten your stockings?
They're pretty tightly fastened, so you better withdraw.
I can be relied to make my withdrawal. Be sure of that. Why are you looking at the lance like that? In the field, the soldier never lets his hand loose off his lance. Learn that by heart, Tickhead. So, young lady, where are you making your way to?
To my fiancé, Mr. Soldier. He's signed to child in Palestine and Luca. And when I write to him, he'll break every bone in your body.
Ha! Simon T'Challa. I know him, surely. He gave me the wink that I should keep an eye on you from time to time. Well, Tickhead, we're becoming unpopular. We'll have to show our intentions are honourable. Behind my smile's out of my serious side. So down to business. I want a child from you. Tickhead, she's copped on. That gave her a sweet little shock. Let me take the bread out of the oven first, Mr. Officer. Let me change my turblades first, Mr. Colonel. No more jokes, someone. No more jokes. We're searching for a certain child. Have you heard of such a child? Showing up here from the town. A well-born child dressed in good linen.
No, I've heard nothing.
The butchers are coming. Run. Run, good girl. You may be the helpless one. And so she rose. In the worst of bloody times, good people still survive.
Hide it. Quickly, the soldiers are coming. I left your foot door, but it's not mine. Belongs to the nobility.
Who's coming? What soldiers?
The soldiers are coming. Don't waste time asking.
I have nothing to look for in my house, but I think I need a word with you.
Throw the good linen from it. It gives us away.
Linen be damned. I'll decide what's what in my house. Why do you look so pale? Don't be sick in my room. Why did you abandon him? It's a mortal sin.
The soldiers are coming out behind the trees right now. I shouldn't run away. That woke them up. What should I do now?
Jesus Mary! A soldier!
They're after the child.
What if they come in?
Don't give it to them. Tell them it's yours.
Right.
The knife will be handed over to them.
But what if they don't believe me? I have the harvest money in the house.
You have to say it's yours.
But what if they demand it?
Say that straight.
They'll burn the roof over our heads.
All the more reason to say it's yours. It's called Michael. I should have told you that. Don't nod. Don't shake your head like that. They notice that.
Right.
Stop saying words. Can't bear it anymore. I'm not at zero.
In the war.
And what if you were on their side now? What if you were nothing children? Then you'd turn strips off them. Don't be messing around with the nonsense my parlour. Did I hurry you to me about that? Wash your neck before I speak to your mother.
But that's true. You wouldn't try that with me.
Promise me I'll say it's yours.
Right.
We're coming now.
There she is. What did I tell you? Trust my nose, I can smell her out. What did you think I wanted from you, young lady? Something dirty, wasn't it? Confess.
I left milk boiling on the stove. I just remembered it.
I thought it was because I looked at you in a filthy way. A kind of fuck me look, do you get me?
I didn't know that.
But it could have been, couldn't it? I can think of all sorts of things if we were left alone. Could you not busy yourself about the yard? Feed the hens?
Mr. Soldier! I know nothing about this! Don't burn the roof over our heads!
What are you talking about?
Mr. Soldier! I have nothing to do with this! She dumped it at my door, I swear it!
Well, Tickhead, something small in the basket there. I smell 1,000 piastres. Take that old woman outside. So you have the child I wanted you to have.
Mr. Officer, that's mine. It's not the one you want. It's mine.
After the flight from the terrible soldiers, after walking for 22 days, at the foot of the Jungutao Glacier, Grisha Butanazi took the child as her own.
She took the helpless one, to be her own.
Since no one else will take you, well then I must take you. There's no one else to take you. If I give a black day, for me it's safe to stay. Since I've carried you dry and wet, and wounded my 2 feet.
She sang the song of the rotten bridge and risked 2 lives.
Hey, you woman, you can't cross that pass.
I have to get to my brother's on the eastern side.
Need? What do you need? I used to cross like 2 carpets and offers that a woman needs to sell because her husband is dying when you're. But can I do what I need to do?
Quiet. I think I hear something.
Look at her up there.
The bridge isn't rotten true and true. I think I could try to cross it.
I wouldn't try that sitting set for my trip.
Hey!
Don't shout. Tell them not to shout.
But there's someone down there. Maybe they've lost their way.
Why? Why should we shout? Is there something wrong with you?
The soldiers are after me and not to put them out.
That abyss drops to 1,000 feet. I can't let you do that.
Get out of my way. I have to cross that bridge.
It's just 2,000 feet.
Get out of my road.
Up
Here.
there.
Give the child to me and I'll hide it.
I won't do that.
There's no one just give it to me.
I won't do that. We belong together. Live together. Die together. Some the drop is deep, and the bridge can break. Some we cannot choose the way we make. You must go away, that I know for you. You must eat the bread that I have for you. We'll take our time, you get 3 and 4. If the bits are big, I can't say for sure. I'll try it.
No.
That's called tempting God.
There she is, up there.
She's made it across.
She's still committed a sin though.
Seen anyone with a child?
There she is, and the bridge won't support you.
Ticket, you'll pay a hard price for this.
Don't be afraid of Lynn, Michael. He's a poor old dog. He has to herd the cows alone and freeze more than we do. Your father is a robber. Your mother is a whore. But the most honest of men will devour at your door. Child of the tiger will lean into horse's food, while the child of the snake will bring mother's milk that's good.
The sister wandered for 7 days. She wandered over the glaciers, down the slopes. She said to herself, when I enter my brother's house, he will rise and embrace me. He will say,
Is that you, sister? I've been expecting you for a long time. This here is my wife, and my home, mine through marriage, with 11 horses and 31 cows. Sit down at our table, your child and eat.
my brother's house lay in a lovely valley. She was sick from wandering. The sister, when she came to the brother stood up from the table.
Richard! Where did you come from?
The cross the don't have past I'm renting.
I found the report here. Did you tell her?
Go into Gordon Chestnut. This is my wife, and we thought you were in service in Newcastle.
Oh, yes.
Was it not a good job? We heard it was a good job.
Governor's been killed.
Yes, there's been word about riots. Didn't your aunt say so, Angela? Here we would be very quiet. They are always stirring things up in towns. So, don't take the cakes out of the oven yet. So, do you hear?
Have your father first. I thought as much. We have to come up with something. Our set is very bright.
Servants!
You have a child. Mary Joseph, she's diseased. What will we do?
Sit down, sit down. She's just taken weak.
I'd say that's a scarlet fever.
Then there'll have to be spots. Calm yourself, Annabelle. Is sitting makes it better, yes?
Is the child hers?
Smile. She's on her way to her husband.
Is that so? Your meat is growing cold. Cold food is bad for you. You have a delicate stomach. You know that. If your husband's not in the city, then where is he?
She was married across the mountain, she said.
It's not so.
I think you'll have to let me know down somewhere there, Auntie.
If it's TB, we'll all catch him. Has your man got a farm?
He's a soldier.
He has a farm, a small one, from his father.
Is he not in the war?
Yes, he's in the war.
But you want to go to the farm.
He'll come back, he'll go to the farm when he's home from the war.
But you want to go there now.
To wait for him, yes.
So, the case!
Farm. Soldier. Wait, sit down. Eat.
That's definitely the scarlet fever.
Yes, he's in the war.
She's just taken a week fit. Don't you want to go and see about the case net?
But if the war has started again, when will he be back? So, where have you got him?
You'll get about in a short while. She's a good soul, but only when she's feeling ready. But you can't stay long. She's very devout now.
The sister was too ill.
The coward of a brother had to shelter her.
Autumn went.
Winter came.
The winter was long.
The winter was short. The people mustn't know the spring must not come.
When the lover got ready to go, his girl went begging after him, begging and pleading, pleading so. My darling boy, my Jew, the enemy you hurt, don't face him at the front, don't make up the rear. The front is all red fire, and the rear is all red smoke. Stay where the battle struck, softer in the middle. My darling boy, my Jew, stay where the flag is waving. Your life is at stake. The front are the first to die, and the rear give up a sigh. The man in the middle came home. Michael, we have to have our wits about us. If we go into tiny cockroaches, the sister-in-law will forget we're here, and then we can stay till the snow melts. And don't cry because you're cold. If you're poor and freezing, you're not too popular.
Why are you sitting rough like two coachmen? Is it too cold in here?
It's not cold, Everett.
If it's too cold, you shouldn't sit here with the child. Then Anna will be angry with herself. The priest not said anything to you about the child, I hope.
He did ask, but I said nothing.
That's good. I wanted to talk to you about Aniko. She's a good soul, but sensitive, very sensitive. If anyone says anything about the farm, she's already panicking. She feels things deeply, you know. Once the milkmaid had a ladder in her stockings at church. Since then, my little Aniko wears 2 pairs of stockings going to church. What's dripping there?
Must be bar leaking.
Must be right, yes. Now, haven't you been here these past 6 months? Was I talking about Aniko? Naturally, I've said nothing to her about the soldiers. She has a dicky heart. That's why she doesn't know you can't get a job. Believe it or not, she's very worried about your soldier. What if he comes home and can't find her, she says, lying awake at night. I say, he can't come before spring, darling woman. When will he come, do you think? Not before spring. No, you think so too. But when the spring comes and the snow melts, you can't stay here any longer, because then they can start searching. And people are already beginning to talk about the child with a single mother. Grisha, the snow's melting and it's spring.
It is.
Let me tell you what we're going to do. Since you have a child, you need a husband to stop you from talking. So, I quietly inquired inside how to find a man to marry. I found no Grisha. I've spoken to a woman who has a son, a little farm, just over the mountain.
she's up for it.
We can't marry any man. Have to wait for Simon to chapel.
That's all being worked out. You don't need a man in bed, only on paper. So, I found one. I've spoken to a peasant woman. Her son is on the point of dying. Isn't that great? He's gasping his last breath, and everything is just as we said. A husband over the mountain. And as you come over to him, he breathes his last breath, and you become a widow. What do you say?
Where did you get the money from?
Anna goes my money. I mean, you'd have the stamps. And, you know, stamps are the business. And you'd have a place to shelter.
Could do with a document stamps on from like them.
I'll let the peasant woman know straight away.
Michael, you've never caused a bother. Came to you like the pear tree comes to the sparrows, or like the cushion bends down to pick up a piece of bread so it's not wasted. Would have soon be better to clear off that Easter Sunday, okay? Now I'm alright, Phil.
As the bride arrived, the groom lay close to death. His mother waited by the door and urged them to hurry. The bride brought the child with her, and the witness hid it while they wed.
Get a move on, quick! Or I kick the ball before the wedding. She's a child. That wasn't in the deal. Woman at all. It's nothing to him the way it is. Nothing to him, but me. I wouldn't recover from the scandal. We're respectable people. My Jessup does not need to marry one who already has a child. Look, I'll throw in another 200 piastres. You have it in writing that the farm goes to you, but she has the right to live here for 2 years. She better get me to work. Now, where's the drunk on? I better fetch him, but he mustn't set eyes on the child. I'll see to it he doesn't. But why a woman, not a priest? What's the same as the other? The only mistake I made was giving half the money before the church. Now I'm stuck in the pub. I go. Say to a priest. Take a cheap mom.
Send Simon to chapel over to me if he comes.
I will. You want to look at him? Not a shift I got. Hope we haven't come too late. Maybe she can have a- Please, wait a few moments. My son's bride has just arrived in town and a quick wedding will have to take place. I have the license. Myself and the brother of the bride are witness.
I pretend to be true and obedient fast to your husband, to stay with him until death do you part.
Yes.
I pretend to be a good and careful husband to your wife until death do you part. I pretend to be a good and careful husband to your wife until death do you part.
Yes, of course. Didn't hear yes.
Good, as Kenny's married that's me. Now, what's about the last ride?
What's the further? It wouldn't cost enough. I have to look after the wake. 700 piastres? It's 600, and I won't sit with any of the guests in case I get to know me. So, Crucia, goodbye. And if my widowed sister ever visits me, she'll hear a welcome from my wife, or else I'll be very cross.
May one ask what child this is?
Child? I see no child, and neither do you, all right? If not, we had all kinds to carry on behind the home. Come on. This is my daughter-in-law. She found my dear Jessup barely alive.
A desperate thing happened to her father. The crime arrived completely and found him in his bed. They thought he was just doing a bank from the army. It was wrong, but to take him. I say it was relief when something's over.
Please, sit still there. I'll be quick.
You say there's a little one. I could have me adjusted.
The gospel already. Fill in their face if you're okay. If he doesn't, I say, I have to bake more tomorrow. I'll bake more. Yesterday evening, when I was riding with the horseman, went to see he was. I came back in, and he's lying there, like a dead man. Then I said for you, it can't take much longer.
Nice and quiet, Michael. Respectful people now.
It's a great challenge from God. She'll be a happy mark for a jolly funeral too. Dear mourners, well guests, here we stand moved to tears before a deathbed and a bride bed. The bridegroom's just been washed and now the bride's on peak. Dear me, we're all getting smitten. Nothing we can do about it, it's all fate. Different folks, different strokes, laddie, lad. One doesn't there to get a roof over his head, and the other lies in it so that flesh will turn to dust, in which we're all made. Amen.
It's getting so bad. I shouldn't make such cheap one. Get with the paper. A dear one would behave himself. His will and syrup is far too fanatical, but sure, costs a fortune. An affection we publish out, fear peace, the war's over.
The war's over, fear peace.
He's right. Did you hear? The Grand Duke has come back.
They say the Shah of Persia lent him a great army so he can restore order in Georgia.
The Shah of Persia hates the Grand Duke.
He hates his order more.
Anyway, the war is over.
Our soldiers are coming back.
Did someone say the soldiers were coming back?
I did.
That can't be.
Show who you saw. We bought it from the soldier. It's from Persia.
They're back. What are you doing? Look after our guests, will you?
You can buy Persian saddle from the soldiers there. Some of them swap for crutches. The top knobs know one side wins the war. The soldiers lose on both sides. At least that's the end of the call-up.
All we need is 2 more weeks of good weather. Our pear trees are bearing any fruit this year.
How many more cakes will you stuff down their guts? Do you think my arse shite money? My bit of land doesn't earn me enough to buy myself a woman in the town. Woman clears the fields and opens her legs. That's what it says in our book. Do you hear me?
Yes, I did do right.
You didn't do right. That's for sure.
She sat by the stream to wash linen, and she saw his face in the flood. His face became more paler with the passing moons. She got up to ring the linen and heard his voice whistling from the maple. His voice became more quiet with the passing moons. She sighed and made more excuses. She poured out tears and sweat. With the passing moons, the child grew old.
Simon!
There's that Kushok Chinese.
Simon!
God's blessing and good help to the young lady.
God's blessing on Mr. Soldier, thank God he's back safely.
They found better than me, so they didn't eat me, said the harlot.
Took courage, said the servant boy. Took luck, said the hero.
So, how are things here? Did you enjoy the winter? Were the neighbours considerate?
The winter was rough enough. The neighbours were the neighbours, Simon.
May I man ask, is a certain lady still fond of sticking her legs into the river while washing the linen?
The answer is no, because the bushes have eyes.
Ah, the young lady's talking about soldiers. The paymaster stands before her.
Is that not 20 piastres?
And boy,
Behind the barracks? Beneath the date trees?
there exactly. I see someone hasn't missed a dame.
Someone didn't.
And has someone not forgotten? So is the door still on the hinges, as I say? What is it? Is something not right?
Simon, I can never go back to Nuka. Something's happened.
What has?
And not tonight, man. It.
Too down, Grisha. You must have a good excuse.
Simon, I'm no longer called what I was called.
I don't understand that.
Simon Chachava, when do women change their names? Nothing's changed between us. You have to believe me on that. Everything is still the same.
How has nothing changed between us? And yet it has.
You don't cross the footbridge. The stream's between us.
Maybe it's not necessary.
It is necessary, Simon. It's very necessary. Cross over quickly.
Can the young lady tell if someone's come too late?
So many words were said, so many words were silenced. The soldier has come, where did he come from? He did not say what he thought, but did not say. In the gray of morning, the battle began, and by 12 o'clock it got bloody. The first fell before me, the second fell behind me, the third beside me. I stepped on the first, the second I left, the captain gutted the third. My one brother died by steel, another breathed his last. When the air turned to smoke, fire burned my back. My hands froze in my gloves, my toes in my socks. I've eaten aspen buds, I've drunk maple brew, I've slept on stones in the water.
I see a cat. Down the grass. Is there a young one already?
There is, Simon. I won't hide that. But don't worry yourself. It's not mine.
They say when the wind blows once, it blows through every crack. The lady needs to say no more.
There was longing, but there was no waiting. The oath was broken. Why? That was not told. Hear what she thought, but didn't say. Soldier, you fought in the battle, the bloody battle, the bitter battle, and I met a child who was helpless. I had not the heart to do away with it. I had to care for it, or what would become of it? I had to bed on the floor for crumbs of bread. I had to tear myself for the sake of what was not mine, a stranger to me. For the little tree needs water, the little calf loses itself if the herdsman sleeps and cannot hear the cry.
Give me back the cross I gave you. Better yet, out of into the stream.
Simon Chachava, don't go. He's not mine. It's not mine.
Are you Grisha? Is that your child?
Yes. Simon,
We have a legal command to take this child, found in your care to Nuka, since there is suspicion he is Michael Abathley, son of the dead governor Georgie Abathley, and wife Nutella Abathley. Here is the document with the legal status.
the child away.
The lost one.
The unlucky one who followed them to the city.
That place of danger. The mother who bore him demanded the child back.
The woman who reared him faced judgment. Who will decide the case? Who will get the child? Who will the judge be?
A good one, a bad one. The city was on fire. In the judge's seat sat Alistair. Listen to the story of the judge, how he became the judge, how he gave judgment, and what make of a judge is he. That Easter Sunday of the Great Rising, and the father of her child, Georgie of Bashbury, lost his head, and the Grand Duke was overthrown. Asdak, the village clerk, found refugee in the woods and hid him in his hut.
You're not a horse. Quit snorting. And it'll do you no good with the police to run like snot in. Be still. I'll get you some cheese. Been a while since you had a bite in your stomach. Listen, arsehole, why'd you run like that? The police wouldn't have seen you at all. Shy scared, are you? Shy. Scared? Eh? Don't slobber like a sour Grand Duke. I can't stick it. We are forced to put up with these high-born shite-hops since God made them. But not sure, like. I once heard of a high court judge who farted in company, just to show he was an independent spirit. Watching you eat gives me heebie-jeebies. Why don't you say a word? Show me your hands. Do you hear me? Hands, show me. What? You're no beggar. A fraud, a wandering cheat, and I'm hiding you like a decent man. Tell me why you're on the run when you have land, because you have. Don't deny it, I read it on your guilty face. Get out! What's holding you back? Don't you have peasants to whip?
Being followed. You're under detention. What's my proposition?
Proposition? What? Have you no shame? A man scratches his bites until they bleed, and the life makes a proposition. I'm telling you, get out!
Oh, it's not good of you. Pay 100,000 factories for a night. Yes?
Do you think you can buy me for 100,000 piastres? A lousy farm. Make it 150,000. Then you have a deal.
Will be sent. Hope. Do not doubt.
Doubt deeply. Yes. Out. Outside. I'm not available for conversation right now. So you're back from spouting around, Shauna?
You cut another hat, sir. You swore to me it wouldn't happen again.
Shauna, stop talking about things that are beyond you. The hare is the bad brute of an animal that devours plants and the so-called weeds. That's why they have to be wiped out.
Don't be cruel to me, Stick. If I don't take action against you, I'm out of my year. I know your heart's good.
My heart is not good. I'm not blue in the face from telling you that I'm a class of an intellectual.
I know. You say so yourself. You have your ass in your brain, but now I'm asking you, me, a Christian, uneducated man. If I have souls from your Grand Duke, what should I do with you?
Shaw, shame on you. You stand there and ask me a question, and nothing is more tantalizing than a question. Now say you're a woman. That new know now. Oh, that naughty new know now. And she asked me, what am I going to do with my time? It's got a wild itch in it. Now is she innocent when she says that? She's not. I catch hair, but you catch humans. Man is made in God's image, but hair is not. I eat hair. But you eat men, so go home and fall on your knees, you can't. Maybe I do have something for you. No, it's nothing. Go home and fall on your knees. Your eyes are popping out of their sockets, aren't they? I didn't hand you over. Eh? I couldn't hand over a plea to that specimen of a policeman. It goes against my nature. Don't shake. So old and such a coward. Eat up your cheese, but eat like a poor man, or they'll get you yet. God, have I to show you how a poor man behaves? The box is the table. Put your elbows near the table. Now, circle the cheese on the plate. It could be ripped from under you at any minute, so why should you feel safe? Treat the knife like a little sickle, and stop looking at the cheese with such pleasure. Look at it more sad, because it's already fading, like everything good. They're after your skin. That's in your favour. But how am I to know you're the genuine article? Once in Tbilisi, the Hummer landowner, a Turk. Now he could prove to them he quartered his peasants, and not just half them like the rest of them. He also squeezed double tax of them. He was sharp, very sharp. But they hung like a dog, because he was a Turk, which was something he could do nothing about. Such injustice. He came to the gallows with as much enthusiasm as Punch Pilate came to the Greek. To put it bluntly, I don't trust you.
So Al sat gave shelter to that old beggar that night. He found out that it was the Grand Duke himself, that old mumbler. He was ashamed, blamed himself, ordered the policemen to take him to judgment before the court of Nika. Times gone by when the streets were blood, when this town was like a living hell. This was a time of terror, a town full of terror. It was a time of hell.
Yes, that is so.
Keep your trap shut, Shaw. These are changed times. The thunder over us. Even policemen are being wiped out. Everything is being invested. I need you. 500 piastres for godlessness. Get out! You, drama. You, holy man. Down and drop a line with Alsac and Mr. Public Prosecutor.
He broke the laws like bread, he shared the laws like wine. That wine and bread he fed to the hungry and the crying. Their hands at last he filled, lifted burdens from their back. Their skipper at the helm, good judge, bad judge, and stack. The days of disorder ended. The Grand Duke came back, the governor's wife came back, and a court was held. Many people died. The outskirts burned again, and fear grabbed as death.
Shova, your days in servitude are numbered, maybe even by death. For a long time I've held you in the iron trap of reason, throttled you on the ground of intellect, and abused you with logic. By nature, you're a weak man. You can't stop yourself. And if anyone hurls a smart argument at you, you wolf it down. It's your nature. You have to lick the hand of anyone higher up the scale. Now, since you're liberated, you can follow your own ways. They are low. You have an unfailing instinct to permanently plant your big boots in a body's face. The time of confusion and disorder is over. The Grand Duke will be back in town with me. Stupid bollocks. I saved his life. The Persians lent him an army to restore order. But sure, the outskirts of the town are still burning. Fetch me the big book I always sit on. The statute book. You can swear I always used it.
You did. Just sit down.
I better find out what they can burn me for. I've always let those who had nothing get away with everything. I gave poverty a helping hand to get on his hind legs, and so they'll burn me for being permanently pissed. I fingered the rich man's pockets, and that's a bad habit. So I can hide from none since I helped all and sundry. Over. I'll give no more pleasure of acting the big hero. I'll fall on my knees for mercy for you. Don't leave now. I fear death. I'm drowning in spit. What is a willing one, Your Honour, one standing ready to serve?
Nutella Abashfleet, wife of the dead governor, has just returned. She is searching for her 2-year-old son, Michael Abashfleet. She has received information that the child is abducted into the mountains by a former servant.
Your Excellency, it will be brought back as you order.
Percy said to spread the word that the child is hers.
Your Excellency, she will be beheaded as you order.
That is all. That man is not mine.
Your Excellency, it will be arranged as you order. As you order.
Now hear the story of the case concerning the child of Governor Bashful, to establish who was the true mother through the famous test of the chalk circle.
I'd like to inform the lady that I'm ready to swear that I'm the child's father.
It's right, Simon.
And that by doing this, I'm not obliged in any way, and neither is she.
No need for that. She's married. You know that.
That's her business, and there's no need to rub it in.
Where's the judge? Has anyone seen the judge?
Stand in front of me. If I run into the judge, I'll pop it over her head and knock her.
The judge is not here. There are only 2 old people and a child. The judge is scattered.
Search for her.
I don't know if the ball in there. The other judge just wants to talk to the chicken that's eating instead.
Thank God we're fair from the presence of the people. I can't stand it. I get a migraine. Your ladyship, please be as careful as possible until we have another judge. What did I say, Lena Shubladze? I adore the people. It's just their stink that gives me a migraine.
There won't be much of a crowd. Most of the population behind locked doors. Shouldn't have bothered the outskirts.
Is that the John? Your ladyship, Nutella Godfrey, please, refrain from all name calling until we are sure the Grand Duke has named the new judge, only are rid of the peasant one. He is as low as has ever been seen in a judge's room, and things seem to be moving fast. Look,
Very simple. Close your eyes out and look at the aspect outside the people. Just like the base.
Making an attempt to escape, yes?
I can't see.
What, so you want to see?
Dogs. You are dogs.
how are you, dogs?
How is the world dog? Does it smell like a dog? Do you have a boot to lick? Are you chewing yourself to death again, dogs?
You gotta teach him a lesson before he's strung up.
You took one. I didn't like it when the inside of eyes.
Stop! I have a letter from the Grand Duke that concerns the new appointment. What's going on here?
Permission to report that his worship has already been his worship, but has been declared an enemy of the Grand Duke.
Make sure his worship faces no more tasks.
That one clapped her hands. I hope you saw it.
This is catastrophic.
Your Honor, you meant no harm. Your Honor, what do you wish?
Nothing, my fellow dogs.
Perhaps a boot to lick?
You, I pardon. Fetch me wine, red wine, sweet red wine. Get out! I have a case to deal with. Something from a seat. I take rupture critical power.
They say a well can't fill with you.
Your Honor, this is quite a ridiculous case.
Party opposite. Have abducted the child and refused to give it back.
Very nice, isn't she? Very attractive. I declare this trial open, and I ask for absolute honesty, from you especially.
Thank you, Your Honor. I address the High Court. The common people say blood is thicker than water. This old
The
Adam.
court wishes to know the fee the lawyers are making.
Whatever do you wish? Ah, yes, Your Honor. 500 piastres is the answer to the court's unusual question.
Everybody hear that? The question is unusual. I ask it because I hear you very differently when I know you are good.
Thank you, Your Honor. Of all bonds, the bond of blood is strongest. Is there a closer tie than a mother and child? Can one tear its child from its mother? I put it to the High Court. She conceived this child in holy ecstasies of love, bore it in her body, fed it with her blood, gave birth to it in pain. One had seen how the savage tigress, it robbed of her young, would thin down, relentlessly stalking the mountains. Nature itself.
Have you any reply to make to that? Or anything else your man the lawyer has to say?
Fine.
Is that it? I hope you can prove it. Anyway, I want you to tell me why you think I should give you the child.
I brought him up as best as I knew how to, and as I thought I should. I always found him something to eat. He always had at least a roof over his head, and I brought all kinds of bother on myself for his sake. It cost him money as well. I didn't once think of my own comfort. I brought him up to be civil to everyone and to work as well as he could, but he's still young.
Your Honor, it is worth noting that the person herself claims no bond of blood between herself and the child.
The court makes note of it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Permit a mother laid low by suffering, has lost her husband already, and now fears the loss of her child. To direct a few words to you, Nutella Augustuli.
Sir, a hideous fate forces me to ask my beloved child to be returned. It is not for the likes of me to describe to you the agony of a mother wronged, the worry, nights without sleep.
It's outrageous how this woman is being treated. She's forbidden entry to her husband's palace. Her income from the estate is blocked. She is told in cold blood that they are all due to the heir, and without the child she can undertake nothing. She can't pay her lawyers. Dear Leosha Palazzi, why shouldn't have said that it's bringing concerns to the Abashti estates?
Most respected Sandra Obalade, please, we agreed. Of course, it is the outcome of this case also decides whether our client does obtain the disposal of the extremely large Abashti estates. However, I also emphasize that the main issue at stake here is a human tragedy of a mother. As Nutella Abashti rightly stated at the beginning of her moving testimony, even if Michael were not the heir to the Abashti estates, he would still be the dearly beloved child of my client.
Stop! The court is touched with the mere mention of estates. It's terribly human.
Your Honour, I thank you. Dear Leosha, we can prove in any case that the person who grabbed the child is not the child's mother. Let me put the bare facts before the court. Through an unfortunate